Hi everyone, welcome back to my next quote to guide your life by. Today we're going to continue with our ego quotes, discussing the ego and how to moderate them and bring them under better control. We don't want to get rid of them, we don't want to destroy them, we want to tame them. Our egos can become a wild animal running around doing massive amounts of destruction to ourselves and to others if we're not very careful. And because it's such a very subtle thing, for most of us, every so often you'll run into a person who's just wildly out of control and they're just all ego. And it's obvious to you when you see that. But, you know, it's not usually obvious to ourselves when we examine ourselves, and our ego may be wildly out of control as well, and we just can't see it. It's something we need to be constantly looking for subtle thoughts, feelings, and most of all, subtle actions that display an ego out of control. So the cure for ego is humility. And you know, humility is one of those things, as soon as you say, well, I'm humble, well, obviously, you must not be all that humble, or you wouldn't be saying I'm humble. And yet, you can be aware of the amount of humbleness in your life, and it's hard, it's a tricky thing, being humble. So, instead of saying I am humble or I'm not humble, or pursuing humility, look for how it acts and behaves in your life. Just like an out-of-control ego displays itself, a humble ego will also display itself in thoughts, feelings, and most of all, actions. So I love this quote from Gordon B. Hinckley about humility. He says, "Being humble means recognizing that we are not on earth to see how important we can become. No, but to see how much difference we can make in the lives of others." And I love that quote because it's a very clear action that you can watch for. Am I acting this way or am I not acting this way? It's a feeling that we can watch for. So we need to watch for the activity of trying to make ourselves more important, trying to display our importance to other people. We can do that in a myriad of ways. We can do it in our looks. Do we try to act like we look like we're more important? Do we, the things we buy, do they demonstrate that we are more important than others? My actions when I'm around other people, do they demonstrate a desire to serve others and to make their lives better, or to make myself look more important? So this is a very specific action that you can take, and you can watch for this action. You can watch for that feeling in your heart. Am I doing this because it's going to make me look more important? Am I pleased that this is going to make me look more important? Or am I primarily motivated, my thoughts, my feelings, in that this is going to make another human being's life better? And if you'll watch for that, now, you know, we all want to feel like we're important. It's normal, it's human, it's an instinct. It's a bred into us instinct. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying you should watch for it and it's a horrible thing and you got to watch for it and get rid of it. So you're not blaming yourself and judging yourself if you find yourself wanting to be important. It's normal, it's human. But you're tempering it. You're saying that's okay. I'm human, I need to feel important. But right now, is there some way that I can show someone else that they're important? Because that's part of being fully human as well. Okay, yeah, I want to feel important, but can I make this person in front of me feel important? At the end of the day, you can look back and think, did I mostly act today to make myself look important, or did I mostly act today to make others feel important, to make them aware that I believe they are important? And that doesn't have to be anything more expensive or harder or more difficult than a smile. I'll look someone in the eye and give them a smile. That makes them feel important. You know, if I'm in a line and someone is working really hard and really fast, I make sure I say to them, boy, you're a hard worker. You're really fast. That makes them feel seen and heard and connected to. And you can do that and it will cost you nothing but a moment's of time. And you know what will happen? And it's a very bizarre thing, this whole humility situation. As soon as you do that, as soon as you make someone else feel important, within your own heart, you will feel important. And I know you shouldn't, and that's not why you're doing it. You have to be very careful. That's not why you're doing it. But every time I smile or say something kind or do something that makes someone else feel good about themselves, I feel better about myself too. And you know what? That makes it easier the next time to smile, to say something kind, to look for something good to say about another person. So it's really important that you do this. You look for itself. Yes, I need to be important. That's a human need. It's a basic human drive. But the way to attain it, oddly enough, and don't let this be your motivation, always watch your motivation, is to make someone else feel important. Just take that moment. Just take that infinitesimally small and tiny effort to make this person know, I care about you, I see you, I'm aware of you, you are important. So there you go, folks. A very simple step, a very simple action you can take right now to bring your ego into balance and to make other people feel important, and also meet your own basic human need to feel important. So simple, so easy. Our lives will be so much better, all of our lives, if we would each do this little thing. Okay, folks, there you go. I hope you got something out of this quote. If you did, like me on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you on the next quote to guide your life by. See you then.